Hey, good morning everybody. So I wanted to do a quick unboxing and initial impressions review of the Desert Armor Beast air compressor. And I've got some friends that are running the Smitty build and they're pretty happy with it, but it's relatively slow. The Desert Armor Beast is only about $40 more, but it's almost twice the volume. Pretty excited to unbox this thing and see what it looks like and try it out. So let's check it out. Got a set of instructions in the bottom of the box. So it comes with a air hose and with a built-in gauge on it, it looks like. I opted not to get the entire inflation package. They do have a package deal with a bunch of hoses where you can inflate and deflate all 4 tires at one time. I opted not to go for that because storage space is kind of at a premium, and I did not want to have to find somewhere to store all those hoses. And then I'm assuming this is the tire deflators. Set of tire deflators. That's really nicely packaged. I really like that. I'll test these out here in a bit. I'll try out one of these deflators. I have no idea what these are set to. The tires are currently sitting at about 32 psi, which is about what I run for street pressure. All right, so we got this one set. The tires at 17 psi. So we locked the little locking ring here, just hand tight. So this one should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and set the pressure on the other 3. Gonna loosen this, and then I'll just do the one here to kind of show as an example. So get this screwed on. That's too much. So backing out on the knurled tension knob, I guess you would call it. Screwing it in means more pressure. Backing off means less pressure. So when you start to set these, screw them in and then back them off until you start hearing air. So once you've got your tire set at the pressure that you want, back these off until you start hearing air release, and then screw them in until they stop. And that's how you set them. Now we'll lock the knob, the little locking flange, and then we'll take this back off and do the other 2. What I've been doing is I've been removing the valve stem like this, and that's really fast and it works pretty well. Just don't drop your valve stems in the dirt because that's maybe happened before once. I learned my lesson really fast. So if you do this and then kind of pinch the valve stem and pull it out, it works really well, and it's really fast. But it definitely takes constant monitoring of the pressure so you don't overdo it. So I'm interested to see how these valve stems work. I'm gonna try to get these 4 set, and then maybe we'll do a comparison test just to see which way is faster. All right, so we're getting this thing hooked up. Let's get the test out the air compressor. If you've ever used jumper cables before, you know that sometimes connecting these things to the battery can really suck because of the shape of them, or they're too big or too small. These actually clipped on really easily, so that's good. The insulating sleeves are a little cheesy. They keep falling off on me, but if that's all I have to gripe about, then that's not bad. That's probably pretty close. Let's give it a check. Yeah, that's 34 psi. We totally went over. So my initial impressions is that is unbelievably fast. Like compared to the using my friend's Smitty built compressor, this one like blows the socks off as far as speed goes. I'm surprised. Like I expected it to be fast, but these are 315 7017 tires, so nearly a 35, and it definitely filled this tire and what it feels like half the time. So this is impressively fast. So initial impressions are like, wow, great job guys, love this thing.